Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. We're still here with Argos, our best friend. What a lovely chap. Love him. Slowly, reverently, he makes his way back towards you. Once one begins to slip out of the snake's hand, and Argos has to catch it before it drops to the dusty ground. He offers them to you with a low bow, making sure to show you the seal affixed to each one. You can feel their age as you take them from him. You obtain these transcriptions of Hermes, Hades, Hestia's accounts of the trial of the Olympians. You can read them by opening the files in the menu. Oh, that's right. I never did read all those that I found, did I? And do it, my lord, for the gods, for this realm's mission, for all that is holy and just. Of course, Argos. This sounds like an excellent plan. Just the kind the gods would like. What great and terrible plan will surely bring Asterion? Especially that bit about Lord Hades defending him in the trial. I can already hear the wailing and gnashing of teeth that will cause. He ignores your tone and smiles at your words. At long last, my lord understands. Oh, what great fun you and I shall have. Go on, sire, and unleash all the miseries of mankind upon this realm. You're meeting with the snake over with at last. You turn and begin to make your ascent. You have better things to do with your time than play Argos' game. You were about to start making plans for the day when you noticed a note left on your desk, neatly folded and crudely written. Mr. Josh, these little things occur to me at the time, or perhaps you may find some humor or pleasantness in them as well. Epigrams to remember an occasion. You flip the note over. An unknown secret muse, it seems, inspired your acts. You made an act of friendship, sir. If master suits you not, nor king nor lord, what words are left which still yet accurate could be? My judge, my chief, director, head? You force my hand to stranger terms with such restrictions, overlord of mind. You make yourself the conqueror, the patriarch, authority of all, Tyrannos. And please understand my simple wish to call my lord my master, nothing more or less. You neatly fold the note back and return to your plans with a smile on your face. Okay, Themba gives me things, right? We'll do that. And pending projects. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of assets. What is the tech of this team? Tech is 4. Who has, like, a lot of tech? Literally no one. Okay. 0. Oh, you had some tech, but... haven't been keeping track of how much raw material we've had. It was, we had 3 from Kembish before, not Kembish, Themba, and then Kembish got 3 the last exploration. So that's 6, 15. Okay. Themba arrives by your office with a freshly brewed cup of coffee, sits at his desk, and gets to work. You both work on purchasing materials from outside the labyrinth.
So, Mr. Josh, doing the shopping list of sorts reminds me of stories my father used to tell me. Do you know the, hotel cannot produce reddish-purple fabrics? Back when the realm was created, Tyrant Purple was a rare resource, and among few with precious metals and salts is one of the things the hotel cannot be commanded to produce. I'm aware of this fact, because some of the previous masters were quite inflexible on the matter of interior decoration. One in particular frequently demanded to bring large quantities of dye to the hotel, just so that the beds could be consistently colored bed sheets. That was just one extra headache for my family to deal with. So, I am happy to see you are not following in their footsteps. One less thing to worry about.
You managed to secure some good deals and save the hotel some money. By the end of the day, Themba has secured 6 raw material.
Oh shit! That's so much raw material!
Can complete a project. Can they? Add restaurant management software to the lounge. Wait. What was the shore? Luke is having a much easier time managing the lounge now that the Kobolds and Kembish are helping him run things. However, the small creatures still tend to get orders wrong or find themselves easily distracted, and miscommunication is a frequent issue. They are doing their best, but it's possible that they need a little help. To that end, the R&D team has made an order for several computers and large touchscreens, and purchases the license for the restaurant management software. This, they reported, should make keeping track of orders and tables a little easier. The software is flexible enough to make tweaks and customize the interface. The team spent the day tinkering with it, and at last it is ready for use. You and the team head down to the lounge to install the equipment. A computer is set up on the counter for Luke to use. Then a screen is mounted above the counter to show the guests the statue of their order. And a touchscreen is installed at ground level for use by the kobolds. Once everything is installed and connected, you explain to Luke how the system works. So if you click here, it'll show all the tables. They'll be gray if they're unoccupied, green if the occupants have made their orders, and blue if the order has been served.
And what if I move the tables around?
There's a menu here where you can do that. It all is pretty straightforward.
I gotta say, boss man, this ain't how I'm used to running things. I don't need no damn computer to take an order.
You want the kobolds to keep track of everything. How's that working out for you?
Point taken.
Also, I've seen what your phone screen looks like. Please be careful with that touchscreen.
I'll try.
After giving the Griffin a quick rundown, you turn to the kobolds. Wait, where's Gruggy?
He went to Show Asterion a treasure.
How long will that take? Never mind. Let's just get started. You lean them towards the lower touch screen and duck down to their level. You see the little buttons down here? Those are the tables, and you take an order from a table. You tap it. Well, go on. Who wants to try? No, goes ahead and touches on table 8. See? Now, you have some more buttons to tap here. Your turn. Your turn now, Zepeto. Tap order. You walk the Colboat through the menu, and they take turns clicking the options. After a couple tries with the patient instructions, it seems like they quickly get the hang of it. You guys ready for a practice run? I'm going to sit at table 9 and pretend to be a customer, and you can take my order. You walk over to one of the tables. Oh? Nono approaches you and gives you a small greeting and hands you a menu. Thank you, Nono. I'll get I guess I'll have a glass of tap water for now.
Hello, Nono. I'll be having a glass of wine. Thank you.
Oh. Did I miss anything? Nono heads off towards the touchscreen. Gruggy joins him, and the two go back together to get the darker Colboat caught up.
Let me explain. Gruggy dragged me to the kitchen to show me a present he received. It was a silly thing, but he really liked it. A little origami lizard, a dust made for him, with one of those aluminum foil pans, from the day Luke served shepherd's pie.
I remember. It was delicious.
He told me all about how proud he was that he earned it by giving good service and being nice to the customers. I asked if he and his brothers are happy staying here, and said he needn't work if he does not wish to.
And so that okay.
But he says he enjoys helping the other guests, and he is proud of his work, Mr. Josh.
Happy to hear. I don't want to feel bad about having them working for bubbles, yes, and a roof over their head. Now, what's up with the uniform?
I'm getting there. Well, he was very excited and kept talking about all sorts of stuff. He mentioned his uniform and how he's a little ashamed that he can't wear the cap like his brothers because the spikes on his brow would get in the way. So I told him because of my my back and neck, there were some clothes I couldn't wear either. I made a version of their uniform, adapted to fit my body, and told him that the way he wears his uniform, the
way he wears his
is unique to him, and to not feel ashamed of it. It seems like those were words he needed to hear.
That's really sweet, Asterion. And you look really handsome in those, actually.
Thanks.
Nono arrives with two glasses and a bottle of wine. He uncorks it and begins serving the both of you. No, I didn't ask for wine.
There's no water on the screen.
Noted. I'll ask Luke to add water to the menu. In the meantime, I'll have the wine, then. Thank you, Nono. Something catches your attention on the screen. Above the counter, you see that orders are piling up for all the tables. You look back at the two Colboats by the touchscreen. Groggy is tapping away frantically, piling up orders with, while Zepeto tries to pry him away from the screen.
Stop! I want to make them all green.
Nono runs off to assist his brother to take a sip of your wine. Oh, you take a sip of your wine. Well, you're dressed like them. Want to go set an example?
No, with pleasure, Mr. Josh. Shall I get you anything else?
Just go, dummy. Asterion giggles and goes over to join the kobolds. You finish your wine and then go check on the exploration team. Let's go check the exploration team. They found 3 raw material. Oh, it looks like you found something actually. Your exploration team found a pair of cracked sunglasses in the valley. Oh, okay. You return to your quarters, excited to show the Minotaur your team's findings. Hello, Asterion.
Good evening, Mr. Josh. Anything to report from the exploration team?
Well, they did find these in the valley. I was wondering if perhaps you recognize them. You hand him the sunglasses. Asterion carefully examines his new discovery. One of the a circular orange tinted lenses is cracked, and the other is missing entirely. What's more, the bridge of the temple are rusted and bent. These glasses have most definitely seen better days. The Minotaur furrows his brow, trying to remember.
I can't recall any specific guest or master who might have used these.
That's a little disappointing. In fairness, though, we can't expect every old item we find in the hotel or out in the valley to have great significance. I'm surprised there even were sunglasses back then. I don't know why, but I guess I thought they were a more recent invention.
At first, I only saw them in magazines, worn by movie stars and the pretty women in cigarette advertisements. A decade later, towards the end of Jean's tenure as master, I started seeing female guests wear them more frequently.
Oh, I see. And just the pretty women, huh?
Yes, in fact. I was a little surprised when Luke walked in, wearing a pair of... what did he call them?
Aviators?
Yes, that.
Well, fashions change. Sunglasses are, fairly unisex now. Although, yes, the pair you're holding is most likely to be worn by women, and aviators by men.
Interesting. I thought it was just Luke being Luke.
How about if you hum the labyrinth some melody to yourself? The lights flicker. Come a little closer, Asterion. Okay. You gently put the modern pair of sunglasses you instructed the hotel to create on Asterion. And there you go. Do you like them?
This is what it looks like when you wear them.
Does it bother you? Asterion gives you a wide, uncharacteristically playful smile.
Howdy, Mr. Josh. Name's Luke, but you can call me, Say, it's getting hotter than a $2 pistol in here. I better change into something more comfortable. I swear I left my star-spangled Speedo somewhere around here.
Asterion parades around the living room, doing his best to imitate the Griffin's exaggerated gait and mannerisms. You're freaking me out, Asterion. The Minotaur's impression is thankfully cut short as he trips on the living room's rug. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. These glasses will take a little getting used to.
Maybe. You hum again. Asterion picks up his tablet and looks at himself in the reflection. They're non-prescription glasses, since you probably don't need them. But I gotta say, you look pretty handsome, Asterion.
Thank you. Do you prefer these or the sunglasses?
And this pair's great on you. They make you look smart and sophisticated.
Are you saying I am neither of them without them?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Want to put something else in my mouth, partner?
It doesn't work if you're not wearing the sunglasses. You and Asterion head down to the lounge for dinner, the Minotaur begging you not to tell Luke about what happened. Another day of work has come to an end, so mount the staircase, hum the song, and retire to your quarters for an evening of repose. The prince is already there, bustling around the apartment to take care of whatever evening chores come to mind. He greets you, and you exchange small talk while you settle onto the sofa. While he finishes straightening and dusting the various baubles of the shelves, you join him. You sit in companionable silence with your business partner and close to your friend. Asterion shifts, scratching at his cheek, and looks at you.
A penny for your thoughts, Mr. Josh.
The topic has been broached, and so there is no reason to delay any longer. I want to talk to you about an important subject. Now, don't worry. It's nothing. It's not anything bad. In fact, I'd go as far as to say it might be nothing short of extraordinary. But it's also important and delicate, so I'd like your full attention and honesty.
I am listening.
Remember our conversation last week when we were stargazing? When we talked about Clement's letter?
You asked yourself.
You asked yourself if you had the right to feel anger over what Clement did, because, in your words, it was what the gods intended for you.
I remember the conversation. Yes.
And you told me that what Clement did was fair, because it's what the gods wanted.
Yes.
Now, what would you do if I could prove that false? That at least some of the gods didn't want to put you here in the first place? The Minotaur digs his fingers into his thighs to calm down the hummingbirds pecking at the back of his neck.
I do not think I follow.
Let's say I can prove to you that some of the gods didn't want any of this for you. That they thought you were innocent and tried to stop this whole realm from existing in the first place. If I could prove that to you, what would happen?
Hypothetically, it may make my sleep 1,000 times more restful, but aside from that, I do not know what else would change.
It would at least make you feel better then.
Yes, it would be one more miracle to add to the mountain of blessings you have brought me. But allow me to build on top of your hypothetical. If you manage to prove those things you say, what would you want from it?
If anything, I'd like to accept that you're good. I'd like you to accept that you're good, that you don't deserve to be a servant. Would you let go of seeing yourself as a prisoner and accept the way I see you? That's what I want.
That is sweet of you. I wish you could do what you're saying. But despite all the miracles you've performed so far, I struggle to imagine this happening.
Why?
Because there is no way you could possibly prove those things. I know for a fact that the gods sentenced me to this realm. But by all means, you are welcome to try all you desire. If previous experiences is to be believed, nothing you can nothing you do can bring sorrow, even were you to attempt the impossible.
Very well. I came across a particular set of documents today. Before we go any further, could you tell me what the seal on them means? You hand one of the parchments to the hybrid. Asterion glances it over, and then he gives it another, more thorough. Wait. Yeah, thorough look. His eyes widen.
This is the seal of primordial law. The oldest documents in the realm have it. Those written and left behind by the gods. It makes them indestructible, like regular contracts, but also irrevocable and impossible to be amended.
So you'd say that this document definitely is real. It hadn't been falsified.
As far as I know, no one, not even you, can recreate such a thing. Now, whether or not its contents are truthful is a different matter. The seal speaks of its authenticity, but even the authentic document can have lies written upon it. What is this all about?
This is something Argos found in the valley. He mentioned they came from a cache of treasures hidden deep in it. He told me there are transcriptions from the trial the Olympians held to judge you. To be precise, these are Hestia's, Hades, and Hermes' votes in your favor. They tried to get you acquitted. And although Argos didn't have them on him, he told me the other transcriptions reveal that Hermes found a way to leave things here, which would help you. Hestia's mirror and Hades' statue, for example, they're gifts from those two.
Why would Argos give you this to you?
In his word, he wants to give you hope so that he can break you down all over again. Somehow.
Of course, typical of the foreman to always have a twist behind his every action.
So, what do you think? Asterion taps his hooves onto the floor. His gaze drifts over to the window, to his room, then finally to you.
I am not sure what to believe. If these so-called transcriptions are truthful, then. But knowing they came from Argos, I am suspicious. I will need some time to research and to think about this matter.
Take all the time you need, buddy. And I'm sorry if this brings any distress. That's not my intention.
Perish the thought. You bring me only joy.
Okay, well, end the part here, so I'll see you around, everyone.